What are the arguments against animal experimentation? What are the arguments against animal experimentation? This question touches on a topic that many people feel strongly about. Animal experimentation raises ethical and moral concerns, along with scientific criticisms. Let's break down the main arguments against this practice. First, consider the cruelty and suffering inflicted on animals. Many experiments cause pain, distress, and suffering to sentient beings. Animals may undergo harmful procedures, including poisoning and invasive surgeries, without their consent. This raises serious ethical questions about whether it is right to inflict suffering for human benefit. Next, there is the issue of questionable scientific reliability and relevance. Animals do not naturally develop many human diseases, such as certain cancers or heart disease. Scientists often induce these conditions artificially in animals, but this oversimplifies the complexity of human biology. As a result, results from animal experiments frequently fail to predict human outcomes accurately. Treatments that seem promising in animals often do not work in humans, leading to wasted resources and potential harm. Another concern is that animal testing can produce misleading safety and efficacy data. Drugs that are harmful to animals may be abandoned, even if they could benefit humans. Conversely, drugs that are safe in animals may cause unexpected adverse effects in people. This discrepancy can lead to human suffering and hinder medical progress. From an ethical standpoint, many argue that animals, as sentient beings, deserve moral consideration. The use of animals in experiments conflicts with principles of respect for life and the avoidance of unnecessary harm. Critics challenge the view that animals lack moral status simply because they do not possess human-like cognitive abilities. The capacity for suffering alone warrants ethical protection. Additionally, there are alternative methods available today. Advances in science have led to non-animal research methods that are more relevant to human biology. Techniques such as cell cultures, computer modeling, and human-based clinical studies can reduce or replace the need for animal testing. These alternatives offer more ethical and potentially more effective approaches to research. Lastly, consider the economic and resource implications. Animal experimentation is costly in terms of time, money, and animal lives. Continuing to use animal models despite their limitations can divert resources away from developing better research methods. In summary, the arguments against animal experimentation focus on the cruelty inflicted on animals, the questionable scientific validity of animal models, the availability of better alternatives, and the moral imperative to reduce suffering. These concerns suggest that the harms and costs associated with animal testing outweigh its benefits, calling for a shift toward more humane and scientifically reliable research practices.